evening, everybody. It's Monday night here beyond the Airwaves the Infinity Project. It's just been and of course, last week things were a little crazy because, we didn't have a show Tuesday because I had that webinar. I lost power Wednesday, so we didn't have a show. And then Ruth Bader Ginsburg passed away on Friday, and it's like, no way, we're not in the mood for Mad Libs. So,
Yeah.
but we are back at full throttle, ready to go. So, anyway,
Yay!
yeah, that's a good thing, and I think that's what she would want too.
Uh huh.
But anyway, this is Beyond the Airways, the Infinity Project, and it's Bye Bye Weekend, Hello New Week. But of course, we're going to be paying tribute to a basically an icon of justice, Ruth Bader Ginsburg.
And that is not a hyperbole. She truly was someone who deserved a lot of recognition for everything she did,
Mm-hmm.
not including but not limited to all of her work as a gender equality warrior and just an equality warrior in general.
Mm-hmm. You're right. Well, anyway, I'm your host for tonight. I am Oddball Extreme. I'm currently joined on the line by five of my crazy cohorts. First, we've got our master and creator Frodo. Hello, Frodo.
Hello, and I want to warn everyone, do not be surprised if you have witness to a little bit of a rant tonight.
Mm-hmm. I may have to fire the supernova rant rocket tonight. Let's see. Then we have Spirit Spotter Tim. Good evening to you, sir.
Good evening, my dear.
We also have our resident Joker, Mike. Good evening to you, Mike.
Hello, happy Monday.
We also have our resident Star Child, Janet. Hello, Janet.
Hello. How's it going, everybody? I hope the weekend went well for you. Hey, our Arizona Cardinals football team. We are 2-0. Big
Nice.
Royal ass kicked butt last night.
Nice. And we also have our resident Oracle, Ashley. Hello, Ashley.
Hello, hello. Hello,
All right.
everyone.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
yes, I think this is an episode. I'm going to apologize in advance to people for when there's a good chance we're going to have some political talk,
And a lot of
but
F bombs.
Well,
probably.
yeah, but hey, at least we can get away with it here.
Yeah.
I
Just
hope
can't
I
do it
hope
on
so. I don't
Twitch.
want I don't want us getting. Well, we're on Twitch.
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing. I just hope we don't get kicked off the air for how many f bombs we're likely to be dropping tonight.
Probably, I'll tell you this, we don't have to worry about F bombs because I've seen plenty of other Twitch feeds use a lot of F bombs. So,
Yeah, so have
Mm-hmm.
I.
Yeah.
Trust me, there's a lot of f bombs on Twitch. Pe- the the people on Twitch don't really care about the fucks, shits, bitches, assholes, sons of bitches, all that shit.
it's
They do
just it's just the
Sexual
section.
sex,
innuendo.
Yeah.
sexual
Okay,
terminology.
so they don't like the beep or the beep, not even a beep,
Right.
beep.
Beep, 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 beep.
Yeah,
Anyway,
self
before
censoring
we
people, self censoring.
before we really get going here tonight, I want to before we really start pray pay about a minute of silence for RGB. She deserves at least that from everyone, I think.
Okay, let me crank down everything here so we can have that moment.
RBG, not RGB.
You know what I meant. Anyway, getting into now stuff. Um, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
All right,
Yes.
so I'm gonna get I'm gonna get into actual discussion now.
Okay.
So, I personally am very angry with the entirety of them at this point, and that isn't a hyperbole. Um, all the senators are pushing this idea that we need to get the spot filled as soon as possible. Let me ask let
Quiet,
me ask
princess.
y'all this. Why didn't they do this during Obama's presidency?
That's a good question.
Because none
I
of them
know
like the
why,
man.
but
Hmm.
they can't stand the fact that we had a very successful black man with absolutely no scandals whatsoever. And that bothers them. It bothers them considerably.
I'd
Hmm.
agree with you. But this is
I
not
mean,
a
I hate to play that card, but I hate to play that card, but that's exactly what it is. If you replace Obama with a white man and then let the scenario play out however it will, it might well have turned out very differently than it did.
exactly. And I agree with you 100%, Tim. And that's the problem here is that we're dealing with, and I know it's something that no one likes to hear said about our
Here,
country,
princess.
but it is a fact and it needs to be stated as a fact.
Hmm.
We're dealing with a level of systemic racism that has been in existence in this country literally since the founding.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, as far as I'm concerned, uh, any kind of racism to me, racism, sexism, uh, ableism, any of it is
Oh,
aberrant.
shit.
Okay, and as such, in my humble opinion, needs to be completely, utterly, and absolutely eradicated from our country. However, you got these right wing people who all think the black man is trying to take all their jobs and all their money and all their. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah. Thank goodness my 22 years that never had. We never had that type of attitude.
Um, my
Excuse me.
issue with the
Excuse me.
systemic race,
I'll be back in a little bit.
Okay.
Certain puppies will not shut the fuck up.
the systemic racism of this country is so severe because in the majority of the time, the people who are the racists are the people who are in charge. Donald Trump, William Barr, uh, quite a few of the senators, I'm betting you,
Mitch
quite
McConnell,
a
Lindsey
few
Graham.
represent, quite a few House Representatives members, including one from my state that I can verify to be completely and utterly racist, and that would be Steve King.
Hmm.
Thank God he's getting kicked out of office. Um, the problem is, and this is something people don't want to discuss, but it's absolutely factual. Do I admit that in the past the Democrats were the group that was all about racism. Yes, I admit that. Okay, it's true. It's a true fact. Back in the day, back in the abolitionist era, back when slavery was a good thing that was legal in this country, back then, yes, the Democrats were pushing for continuing the practice of slavery or whatever. However, in the years since that time, the political landscape has 180'd. And that's not a joke.
Mm-mm.
Everyone wants to say, oh, the Democrats are still the racist group. No, no. The Democrats are not the racist group anymore.
Haven't
Okay?
been for well over 100 years.
Exactly. And this is the problem that people are trying to push. They're trying to say, oh, once a racist, always a racist. No. The Democrats learned from their mistakes. Okay? And they had a paradigm shift in their belief structure. Back in the day, the Democrats tended to be right of center. So you had people that would be considered Democrats that were more akin to Lindsey Graham and Trump and William Barr and all of them. Nowadays, you're talking the Democrats being the left of center. People like Biden, people like Kamala Harris, people like RBG. Okay, and in her entire time in the in the Supreme Court, I'm actually going to do some searching here for a minute.
Okay.
Ruth Bader
Okay.
Ginsburg's decisions. Okay, and I'm going to go through CNN, and surely I can't easily put it on the other chats, so I'm putting it in the Zoom chat for you.
Sure, no problem. And
So
I'll put it into the Facebook chat
and the Discord.
and the Discord.
Okay,
Okay, give me just a second here.
so I'm gonna go through a list of this. The Virginia Military Institute. In the opinion, United States versus Virginia, Ginsburg wrote generalizations about, quote, way women are, unquote, estimates of what is appropriate for most women no longer justify denying opportunity to women whose talent and capacity place them outside the average description. Gives in a talk before the school's cadets in 2018, Ginsburg said she knew her opinion, which opened the doors to women, would make VMI a better place, and thought that those who were initially opposed would lean from the would lean from their would learn from their women classmates how much good women could do for the institution.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I have a little video playing in the background that's distracting me. Shelby
Distrapping
County.
you or distracting you? Is that tracting or strapping?
it's
Oh
Distracting.
my.
it's a distraction.
Pointing out, Ginsburg penned a fiery dissent in the pointing out the in 2013 Voting Rights Act that required certain jurisdictions with a history of discrimination to undergo federal oversight before enacting any changes in voting procedure. She penned a fiery dissent, pointing out Congress passed the latest installment of the Voting Rights Act with overwhelming bipartisan support, saying the representatives legitimately exercise their constitutional powers in doing so. Quote, the sad irony of today's decision lies in the court's utter failure to grasp why the law was proven effective, end quote. Okay. Another one of her dissents came from uh, Lily Ledbetter versus Goodyear Tire and Rubber
Oh
for
yes, I remember
gen-
that.
for gender discrimination after discovering in her 19-year career in the company she had received lower compensation than her male counterparts. The tire giant appealed the case and eventually made its way to the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court upheld the reversal, ruling that because Ledbetter's claim was made after a 180-day charging period, she could not sue her employer under Title 6, 7 of the Civil Rights Act. So essentially, it
She's
was a
screwed.
it was a technicality.
And that technicality means she's basically screwed.
Yep.
Hmm.
Hobby Lobby. She wrote that the court had ventured into a minefield, adding that it would disadvantage those employees who did not share their employer's religious beliefs. Any decision to use contraceptives made by a woman covered under Hobby Lobby or Conestoga's plan will not be propelled by the government. It will be the woman's autonomous choice informed by the physician she consults. These are, I'm literally reading these, and people act like our RPG was, especially right wing people like to say that RBG, sorry, wasn't a great justice. I wholly disagree with that assessment. She was an amazing justice,
Mm-hmm.
and she deserved much more, much more respect from people than what she got.
Mm.
Um, all that being said, I do think that the court would be different if we hadn't had Ruth Bader Ginsburg. And yes, Tim, thank you for recognizing that I was saying RGB instead of RBG. You know why.
Gotta get her name right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no, it's just a transposition of two characters. For those that don't understand, RGB is red, green, blue,
Red, green.
which is the which is the color space that most things exist in.
Roy G. Biv. That's how you learn how to remember it in grade school.
Well,
Mm.
That's what, Frodo?
Frodo?
Frodo.
Lost him again.
Oops.
No.
on.
Audio check.
Oh man,
I'm
Audio,
here.
audio, audio.
I'm reading some of Rob
I'm
Ruckus's
here.
posts. He says
Okay.
selling weed literally feet away from cops will never feel normal to me, but it sure is fun.
Hmm. All right, back to you, Frodo.
Oh my.
All right. Sorry about that. My flaky right now. I don't know why either. But anyway, can y'all hear me well?
Yes, we can
We
now.
can now.
All right. Anyway, it's a little glitch in how I think things. I apologize, but yeah. Um,
Can I turn off my camera?
and
Yes.
now you know what to hit, Shirley.
Ah, yes. Yon supernova rant rocket.
Incoming!
All right, give me a second to get
Take cover.
there.
Duck your heads
Take
and grab
cover.
your asses.
All right, take cover now.
If you don't,
Okay, done.
don't do it. All right. So let's get into
You're hiccuping
You're
there again.
garbling real bad again, Frodo.
Yeah.
Damn it.
why
Wait,
Oh,
eat.
Still bad?
my
Oh,
job
that was me on purpose.
as a consistency Saturday.
Oh my.
Let's see. Come on, work.
well, I turned off the my video just to,
Just to save the bandwidth.
right, kind of help Frodo out.
Is that better?
Yes,
Much.
you're
All
not
right.
garbled.
It's all right. So, Mister, I took the chance today, or not today, but Saturday, to call my federal senator,
Mhm.
Mister Grassley,
Mhm.
and tell him how displeased I am with the idea of replacing Ruth Bader Ginsburg before the election happens. As anyone who has two brain cells and pays attention to anything going on in this world knows, last time we had an election back in 2015 2016 range, Anthony Scalia passed away. And Mr. Obama uh, nominated a very good uh, justice in Merrick Garland. Merrick Garland was a moderate Republican, someone who should have gotten a lot of good votes. Merrick Garland didn't even get heard by anyone in the Senate because, according to the Senate then, we need to let the American people have a voice in who is uh, on the Supreme Court. So, that being said, Mister Mister Graham, Mister all you motherfuckers in the Senate, why the
Especially
fuck?
Moscow Mitch.
Yep, Moscow Mitch. Why the fuck then are you breaking your own fucking word and going into pushing the uh
Nominee through.
push a nominee through, even though we're less than fucking a month away from fucking less than a month and a half away from fucking Election day, you stupid fuck. Let me ask you this question.
I have an idea as to why that.
Go ahead.
I think the reason they're doing it is because this is their choice and they want to make sure their choice gets put on the court. After all, they didn't care who Obama picked. They already decided that whoever he picked wasn't going to be up there. They picked their own. They are going to make damn well sure their choice gets up there. Everybody else be damned.
And that's the scariest part about this, Tim. You're damn on correct. That's the scariest part is that these motherfuckers are just trying to put have a majority on the Senate on the on it. They're just trying to make it so that they have their person on. As far as I'm fucking concerned, and I don't know what everyone else thinks about this, but I'm gonna do a pretty inflammatory opinion right now. As far as I'm concerned, you guys in this house, right, in the Senate right now, are subverting the American people. As such, I believe that everyone in the House of Representatives, or not the House, but the Senate, I think everyone in the Senate
Mm,
should be fired.
mm-hmm.
Completely, utterly gone. Just no. Y'all fucking subverting our right as American citizens to choose because y'all fucking think that because you get your choice through, no one else fucking matters. Sorry. Fuck off. Go to hell. Do us all a favor and fucking resign, you stupid sons of bitches. Because here's the fact of the matter. Y'all fucked up. And if I was a betting man this time, I'm gonna bet that this subversion of the American way that you dictated to be such in 2016 is going to get you fucking fired. I think Mitch McConnell should be in prison.
McConnell belongs in prison, as well as Lindsey Graham and everybody else that is employed by Vladimir Putin. And yes, that includes Mr. Trump.
Here's the funny thing.
Well,
Mr. Graham literally said, if this happens during the next president, do not be afraid to remind me of my words today that the American people have the right to make the decision on who becomes a Supreme Court justice. Here is your fucking reminder, Mr. Graham. You can eat your fucking words. No Supreme Court vote until after November 3rd. I'm going to call on everyone that listens to our show, everyone who has any say, to call your senators, every senator you can, and tell them do not approve a new Supreme Court justice until after November 3rd elections have been completed and verified.
Mm-hmm.
Do not allow the same thing that happened to do not make it so that we have to worry about our lives because I am scared for
Mm.
everyone on this show. for everyone in this country and practically everybody in this planet. And that's not a joke.
Mm-hmm.
This election is not just about America. This election is so much more.
Well, night night, Cosmo. Night night. Excuse me.
Would everyone agree with me
Princess,
on
come here.
this?
Yeah, I wouldn't mind.
Agreed.
Princess, come. Princess, get over here. Excuse me.
Ew. Ew.
Excuse me. Princess is being a little bit of a stubborn ass.
Kind of like you.
Oh my.
Got her.
Oh, nice.
Didn't I? Didn't I, you guys?
Oh dear.
But yes, as I was saying, I am pushing for no one to be brought into the into the Supreme Court until after the elections.
It's only fair.
It is. It is only fair.
Mm-hmm.
What's good for the goose is good for the gander. Or in this
Nailed
case, what's
it.
good for the. Mm-hmm. Or in this case, real more succinctly, what's good for the elephant is good for the donkey.
Oh,
Hmm.
Am I wrong?
Nope.
oh,
Not at all.
nope.
Life just is doing her impression of a donkey.
Oh my.
Hmm. But if it's, I mean, seriously, lover or hater, Ruth Bader Ginsburg was truly a powerful force. Period.
Yeah, and
Yep. And she deserves all the accolades she gets.
Mm-hmm.
And I have to say, her being placed in state at the
At the
at the
U.S.
Capitol
Capitol,
building.
she'll be the first woman ever.
Yep, that's the minimum she deserves. What do you think, Michael?
Hmm?
Uh, he was asking if having Ruth Bader Ginsburg lie in state, being the first woman ever to do that at the Capitol, it's like one accolade. It'd be nice if it weren't posthumous, but
Yeah, agreed. Yeah.
dogs get me up too early. Sorry about the yawning.
that's fine. But yeah, I mean, she did so much in the 27 years she was on the bench. So yeah, but the very idea of having Mitch McConnell say, "Oh, we're gonna go ahead and get a nominee," and there's like, "Well, that's funny. He didn't do it in 2016 till after the election. Why won't you do it this way too?"
Uh, he's like Trump. He talks out of the corner of his mouth.
Yeah, that's for the way he sounds. It sounds like he's talking out of the corner of his mouth.
Well,
But yeah, let's just say it's total chaos right now.
okay. All right.
So
Be right back, guys. Be
okay,
right back.
okay.
Okay.
Yep. Oh, we lost Frodo again. All right.
Oh dear.
Oh
Oh
my.
yeah, and JJ's in the chat. I would get in touch with my center if I had the number or some other way. Well, there's actually something called Resist Bot. You can you text like a certain number. And this actually did work for me. Um,
It
basically,
works for me too.
yeah, what you do is with Resist Bot, you basically you send a text. You send a text like it could be like Supreme Court or something like that. To I cannot remember the exact number
In
off
this
the top of my
case,
head.
it's 50509,
That's it. Yep,
and
that's
you
the
want
one.
to text R and you want to text RBG,
Mhm.
and the bot will respond to you and help you get letters sent to your senators.
Mhm. As I did get responses from two out of my three representatives in my area, Doug Jones and Martha Roby. Of course, like I said, Martha Roby is not running for the office again, so she decided 10 years was enough.
They really do need to put in term limits
Yeah, I mean they did it for the
for
president.
everybody.
I wish they had done that for everybody else. I really wish they had done that for everybody else. But maybe one day in our lifetime we might actually get a constitutional amendment where everyone has term limits because it does get ridiculous. Yeah. Excuse me. But yes, our RGB will be remembered for generations to come for what she did, and she deserves every bit of it. So, you know, Ruth Bader Ginsburg, you will always be remembered for your, for your fashion sense, but more importantly, how you interpret the law, like the job of any judge. Am I right?
Hmm.
So I was saying, how she knew how to interpret the law properly, even if you disagree with it. But of course, who said? Oh yeah, Doug Collins. I believe he's a U.S. senator from Georgia. Oh boy, he got. Let's say it this way. He said something he really shouldn't have. He basically celebrated her death. He probably deleted that tweet by now, but let me go check what it was. Let's see. Yeah, he had tweeted something like, let me see if I can find it. He probably deleted it by now, but you never know. So let's see. Doug Collins. I want to go to. Let's see. Okay, found it. Okay. Alright, this was the tweet he sent. RIP to the more than 30 million innocent babies that have been murdered during the decades that Ruth Bader Ginsburg defended pro abortion laws, Collins tweeted. With at real Donald Trump nominating a replacement that values human life, generations of unborn children will have a chance to live. That was the tweet. And let's just say people got on his case in a hurry.
I'm back. Sorry about that.
Oh no, that's fine. But yeah,
I think my internet gave out. I
ah,
think.
okay, that's perfectly fine. Because let's face it, when things are live, things always happen. Like, almost makes you think the old commercials: is it live or is it Memorex? No, but anyway, Collins was accused of celebrating Ginsburg's death by critics on social media. His tweet about Ginsburg's abortion stance was his first and only post about her death Friday night. Doug Collins is celebrating the death of a Supreme Court justice. Unforgivable. RBG deserves better than this garbage, said Scott DeWorkin. I love the name DeWorkin, founder of the Democratic Coalition. After seeing these hideous GOP responses to RBG's death, it's clearer than ever this is the most important election of our lives. Florida State Representative Anna Escamani replied to Collins, "That moment when you're so pro-life you celebrate someone's death." Ooh, ooh. Serves you right. Because seriously, when you're in the public eye, you gotta watch everything you say. Because all it takes is one mistake, and your career could go down the drain in a heartbeat. So, here's me. But yeah, let's just say I don't. Let's just say I'm really not happy with my own party. You know what I mean? Because seriously, I feel like my own party is not the party I grew up with. Not anymore. I think it's stupid. Okay, I know Janet's away. Can everybody hear me?
Yep.
Okay, just want to make sure. 'Cause you know how I feel about dead air. Makes me nervous. But let's see. Let's see. What else is new? I think we've. I think RBG. I don't know why. I want to say RGB, but it's like no, it's RGB. No, it's RBG. I don't. If I don't watch it, I'm gonna make myself screw up. Ruth Bader RBG, yeah, because you don't want to get that mixed up with the color scheme RGB. So, which I know some people probably have. I just did it myself. Hmm. All right, but anyway, there was some other news over the weekend too. Like there was something called the Emmy Awards. I didn't really watch it, but of course, because of COVID-19, they had to basically have everybody social distance and so forth. But there was actually one moment last night that actually got my attention. I posted it on my wall. Zendaya won an Emmy Award herself. And the best thing about this one, she was at home with her family and friends. And when she found out she won, oh, let's just say they erupted into excitement. So that's a good thing. I always find that a good thing. Oh, here's me. Let's see. And then the show Schitt's Creek actually did something that no show had ever done. Clean sweeped all 7 major categories. No show had ever done that, so it's like congratulations to them. I thought it was a good thing. Oh, yes, I'm sorry. Let's see. It is always good to celebrate with family and friends closest to you. I like that personally more than being in a giant hall with strangers. Yeah, the Nightmatic 93 said that. It's like that's true. I think that's probably the one really nice thing about this setup for the Emmys. You could have your family at home all celebrate this. Because I think Sandra Oh was by herself, Jennifer Aniston was by herself. I forgot that other actress's name, but I think she had her husband with her. But when Zendaya did win, the other three that were watching, they were happy. They were happy for her too. So yeah, I don't see. Yeah, I don't watch it because it's getting political. That's true. A lot of the award shows are getting so political. It's like I barely watch them anymore anyway. I don't blame you there, JJ. Yeah, and meanwhile, let's see, to change things up a little bit, guess what? I've got another storm brewing my way again. But it's not. Let's just say
Oh my.
it's not as serious as Sally. But it's still gonna be bad because we're gonna get rain again. So let me turn on my radar here. Okay, let's go to the weather report here. All right, let's go to the radar. There it is. All right, as you can see right over here, here's Beta. Wait a minute, we got fires in Mississippi? I sure didn't know that.
Interesting.
Yeah. But yeah, we're gonna get some heavy rainfall come Thursday over here. But let's see. There you are. Tropical Storm Beta. Let's put it this way. I thought we were not
I
gonna
made
have
it
to.
back.
Welcome back. Yeah, I thought we were. I said something to the extent of, "Hey, are we going to? Did anybody put hurricanes going Greek by the end of September on their 2020 bingo card? We didn't have to wait for the end of September. We're already in it."
Right. Oh, what are we
I'll be
gonna
right back.
do? I wonder if we've ever run out of Greek letters.
I doubt it because I really don't think it's going to get that far.
But you know what? Can you imagine what it would be like if it did?
Yeah, who knows the way this is going? Huh, who
Tell me
knows?
about it. The shadow does.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I walked right into that one.
Oh, excuse me.
But yeah,
My
but
mom needed a little help.
that's fine.
Uh, is Frodo still with us?
No, we lost him.
Ah, but you know what? It's not nice to mess with Mother Nature.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. There's a town in Texas called Falfurrias.
Falfurious?
Yep. Falfurrias. Falfurrias.
I'm back.
Okay.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
I need to
Yeah,
find
my
something because somebody says like there's like Mexico, China, Peru, Lebanon, and these are like towns. So I'm gonna see if I can try to find it. I don't need the live updates there. I just want to find out something. Okay. I'm not gonna worry about it tonight. I'll see if I can look it up again. Ugh. Everybody, I'm gonna see if I can have some fun. I'm gonna see if I can find. Uh, let's see. Lebanon, U.S.
Lebanon, I think, is in Kentucky.
Yeah. Oh, there's a Lebanon, Kentucky. But there's also Lebanon, Tennessee too. So, but it's like somebody found like a map of like Lebanon, China, Peru, and these were all towns. Let's see, town of Peru, New York. Yeah, because like there's a weird thing like there was like a town called China. There was one called Lebanon, Peru, Mexico.
How about the weird name towns in Arizona? Nothing and nowhere.
Yeah, and of course the football stadium is in Surprise.
No, actually, the football stadium's in Glendale.
Oh, I thought it was in Surprise.
No, it's in Glendale.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you this much: Peru, New York, isn't that far from Montreal. So, hey, one thing when things are back to normal, I have a job again. Maybe I can go to Canada because I've always wanted to see it, just out of curiosity.
I lived 2 hours from the Canadian border when I lived in Seattle.
That's cool. Yeah, so
Yes, so were the winters.
mm-hmm.
So were the fucking winters.
Let there be winter.
My grandma had a basement.
Brace yourselves. Winter's coming.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I
Oh,
remember that from.
I
Arizona's.
know.
I remember
I
that
know,
one.
groan.
Brace yourselves, winter's coming. Yeah, but let's see. We never. Let's see. Did we ever talk about the El Arroyo signs last week?
Not that I know of.
No, that's right. That's right. I don't think we ever did because let's see. I put it on the 14th. Oh, I can't remember if we did it or not. But you know what? I ain't gonna worry about it. But I love but the El Arroyo in Austin, Texas. Oh, they got the funniest signs ever. They've already made 3 books out of
Yes,
it
we did
too.
talk about it.
Okay, good. Thank you. Yeah, but I'll tell you this much. We've got plenty. I think we're gonna have plenty of fodder for supernova rant rockets come Wednesday,
Oh, yeah.
because we do have a lot to catch up with. Let's see, like, how about this one? Alabama Jewish prayer service was Zoom bombed with anti-Semitic messages and images of Hitler. In other words, they were having a Zoom meeting and they were basically Zoom bombed.
Well, that's about as bad as. At least it's not as bad as being swatted.
Maybe not, but what happened was bad anyway. And then there's another one we definitely going to have to do on Wednesday. Parents sent a student to school while knowingly infected with the coronavirus.
Uh,
Oh my.
Yeah.
Wow.
that is going to be a rant rocket and a half on Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
I almost said Thursday.
Don't worry about it. It takes a little time to adjust. Okay, now listen to this. There's another thing. Windows 10 update pulled for slowing down PCs. I
That would
wonder
explain a bit.
Oh
that could
my.
possibly explain my little problem with my laptop last week or a couple weeks
Oh
ago.
my.
When I was
That's the
updating it.
truth. Somebody needs to kick Microsoft's ass. That's the
Yeah,
truth.
because
Okay, so they pulled the Windows 10 update.
yeah, they pulled the Windows 10 update pulled for slowing down PCs.
I don't think I ever got the update.
Well, I did, but I don't think anything's
Probably
happened.
would be probably would be a good thing if you did.
Hmm.
Of course, it just goes to show Microsoft doesn't test this
Oh,
stuff. They push it out and make you test it for
Yeah.
them.
oh, did you guys, did you and Tim get the Randy Rainbow song parodies I sent you in Messenger?
Yeah, but I haven't
Uh,
looked at it yet.
I
oh
think
Those
I've
are
seen.
gosh.
hilarious,
I've
and they hit the nail on the head. He
I
hits
saw
the
the
nail
one
I
on
about
the
think I've
head.
Fortnite.
Hmm.
I think I've seen that one before. I really like it.
Which one? The trolls? The
Whichever
one that did the
whatever
parody of,
one it is.
I think it's the Randy Rainbow one.
yeah, Randy
Well,
Rainbow.
Randy Rainbow is the guy is putting them together.
He did a
It's
song to,
whatever one.
Yes, they are.
they did a parody of Poor Unfortunate Souls
Uh,
from The Little Mermaid.
Yeah.
I don't want to grow up. I don't want to grow up. I think that was from Peter Pan. And he's got a whole bunch of them. And I like them. And I figured you would, especially when every single one of them pokes fun at Trump.
Hmm.
Ash showed me the Trolls one, and that was hilarious.
Oh, the poor
Oh my
unfortunate
god.
souls. Oh gosh, that's
That
funny.
yes.
Poor
It's
He's
like
doing
unfortunate
okay. His
troll.
next one that I'm looking at right now, one on one with Attorney General Barr.
Oh no.
Pass. It's like me. It's like I didn't realize there was that town hall last week with Trump. It's like screw it. I'm gonna do this webinar with LeVar Burton instead.
hmm.
So his favorite term is motherfucker.
Yep, that's right. I actually learned that his favorite word is in fact motherfucker.
Whose favorite word is it?
LeVar
LeVar
Burton.
Burton.
Ah, he must also be a Samuel L. Jackson fan like I am.
Yeah, probably is.
I said 2 minutes, motherfucker.
Yippee motherfucker.
I said 2 minutes, motherfucker.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, let's see. We're down about 4 minutes. So let's see. What do we got? We've got New Car Smell Tuesday tomorrow. Rent Rocket Wednesday. Let's see. We finally did Secrets of the Unknown. But let's see. I don't think
Can
we've
we
done
skip?
food.
So we're
We need to do food fascinations,
yeah.
right?
Should be time for food fascinations. Yep.
Okay. All right.
We need to come up with a topic.
Yeah. Let's see.
That'll be on Thursday.
Mm-hmm. And then of course
And then we'll have
Friday
Secrets of
is.
the Unknown again next week.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Let's see. Well, you know what? I got an idea for food fascinations. Fall starts tomorrow, right?
Right.
Yep.
Yep.
Why don't we do favorite fall food?
All right.
Hey.
There we go.
Yeah. See. Yeah, with fall kicking off tomorrow, we might as well have favorite fall foods like 25 fall comfort foods. Plenty to look for already. So, yeah, it's like, what do you serve at a fall dinner party? What is the number one comfort food in the fall? It is cinnamon roll apple pie.
Ooh,
Mm.
that sounds like a good combination.
Yeah, it's gonna be supersized dig in it too. But there you have it. We have selected favorite fall foods for food fascinations.
Okay.
So we're pretty good about that.
Mm-hmm.
And I've already found a search, so I'm gonna save this search. I'm not gonna forget. Put in the bookmarks bar. All right, but anyway, we are running out of time. Truly, we are. So, let's see. I don't know how much rain Texas is getting tonight. Yeah, well, it's gonna be our turn. Yeah, stay safe. Yeah, thank you, the Nightmatic 93. By the way, welcome.
Tell me something.
Okay.
Are you going to be getting any rain?
Looks like Thursday.
Okay.
Looks like our best chance is gonna be Thursday.
All right.
Yeah, but anyway, I'm gonna end this by basically saying love, peace, and chicken grease, and the two most famous words that Ruth Bader Ginsburg did, and it's a popular hashtag right now. I dissent. Dissent.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it is becoming a popular it's a popular hashtag right now. So don't be afraid to dissent. All right. So with that in mind, I'm gonna say love, peace, and chicken grease. Have a great night, and we'll see you tomorrow for New Car Smell Tuesday.
Oops.
Oh
Really?
my.
Okay, that's all right. They- yeah, I forgot to tell them they can't hear us during the end credit.
Oh
Take
wow.
take care,
Night,
Mike.
everyone.
All
Take
right,
care,
have a
Mike.
Night.
good night,
Nice
everybody.
seeing you again, Ashley.
Yeah.
Bye, Ashley.
All right, and Tim, you
Yana.
enjoy. Yeah, Tim, you enjoy the rabbit hole
Night.
tomorrow.
Absolutely.
All right. Later, everybody.
Bye.